Okay. Well, as Andy introduced me, myself, I am Josu Garcia. I am the sustainability manager of Ulma Packaging, and I am also product manager of one of the product lines. Okay. And I'm coming here today to talk to you about our Ulma WeCare project. Well, first of all, let me introduce what is Ulma Packaging for maybe those that you don't know us. Basically, we are a company dedicated to the manufacturing of packaging equipment. Okay. We were founded in already 60 years ago in 1961 by a group of enthusiastic engineers. Okay. And since then, we have been producing packaging equipment. Okay? We are a global organization. We are present right now in 22 countries with our own subsidiaries and throughout the rest of the country through a network of distributors. And our main markets are clearly oriented in the fresh food industry. And we are very strongly introduced in the fruit and vegetable market. And for these markets, we produce different packaging machine technologies. We produce flow wrapping machines, we produce thermoforming machines, we manufacture tray leading or tray sealing machines, we manufacture also vertical form seal machines, stretch wrappers, and shrink wrappers. And all around this, we do turnkey fully automated packaging lines. Okay, so our business is purely on equipment, on packaging equipment. Okay. Okay, what is the Ulma WeCare? Ulma WeCare is an ambitious sustainability project that has a double target. Okay. On one side, our target is to reduce the packaging material. On the other side, we look to incorporate recyclable and compostable materials to the packaging. All this, of course, and as some other speakers have already said, keeping the functionality of the package and making sure the package still keeps the shelf life of the product. So this is Ulma WeCare. Okay. Well, as you all know, we at Ulma Packaging, we are fully aware that the exponential growth plastic have had during the last 50 years. I mean, it is estimated that the plastic use has been increased by 20 times since 1960. Okay, and we have been since then anchored in a linear economy structure in terms of production and waste management. And clearly now we are moving to a circular economy model. Okay. Ulma Packaging is, of course, aligned with this change of direction and fully aware of our position and the responsibility we have as a packaging, as a company in the packaging sector. We are working to ensure that our contribution to this transformation to this circular economy. Okay. Ulma WeCare, as I said, is a sustainability plan that aims to achieve this circular economy across the whole value chain. Okay. So Ulma WeCare covers several research and development areas that pursue the innovation in sustainability design and applications through our packaging machinery range. Okay, the Ulma WeCare project addresses the various phases of the life cycle of a package. Okay, from the design stage, the package cell life itself, and the end of the life cycle. In the design phase of the packaging, we use eco-design technologies and concepts that will allow us to minimize the environmental impact in the production of packages. Okay, and in addition to design the packaging considering its end of life. As I said, during the package shelf life, we must guarantee the package complies 100% with the functions for which it has been designed. Okay, and especially as some of the speakers have already talked about, we must make sure that the package keeps its functionality in terms of food waste reduction. Okay, well, we are members of the Safe Food Initiative of the United Nations, and in this sense, well, we want to keep that to continue as it is. Okay, and the Ulma WeCare project in the final phase of a package, I mean, in the end of the life cycle, sorry, will take care that the package is designed so that either it can be recycled or it can be composted. Okay? So if we go a little bit in detail in the phase one, where we work with the customer in the eco design of the package, we use different strategies together with our customers in order to basically reduce the use of packaging materials. We work in the plastic reduction, in the use of thinner gauge films, on not having oversized packages, on optimizing the packaging size, on the film as scrap reduction, on those machines that create some scrap, that this scrap is minimized. We have applications for trayless packaging, reducing the amount of trays and therefore the amount of plastic when plastic trays are used. Or in case of plastic trays, using thinner gauge trays or made of alternative materials, as we saw, for example, in the Santorsula project. And on the end of life, and in the end of the life cycle of the package, we are working on the use of alternative materials like the paper films. We are working on the use of recycle-ready monomaterial films like polyester, polypropylene, or polyethylene. Of course, the use of plastic films and trays made of recyclable materials, having a recyclable content, okay? And we use also cellulose and fiber-based trays. And in the area of the use of compostable materials, we use, which is the case of NatureFlex, for which we are today here. Well, we are working with this with the NatureFlex compostable materials, and basically we are using also trays made of compostable materials such as cellulose, wood, etc. Okay? And as I say, always having in mind that the pack has to keep its functionality, and in that sense, we are strongly committed to the reduction of food waste. I mean, which we know is one of the major causes of the global warming. Well, in this Ulma WeCare project, we are working at our Ulma Packaging Technological Center with over 50 engineers working in different research projects. And we are working in different technologies that allow us to work in the strategies that I described before. Okay, these are some of the strategies and the project that we have developed that will allow us, as we will see now, to have improved package in terms of sustainability. Okay, let me show you some examples of what we are talking now about. For example, this is a pack using the tight bag technology. The tight bag technology has been developed for the Ulma Packaging vertical packaging machines, and the target is to reduce the pack volume. With the tight bag technology, we can reduce the pack volume around 50%, okay? Which optimizes the pack size on one side, and on the other hand, it reduces the amount or well, let's put it the other way around. It allows you to put more single unit packs into a secondary packaging, which reduces up to, or where you can increase up to 50% more single units in each box, for example, which at the end of the day will have an impact on the carbon footprint in terms of transport, etc. Okay? So a part of having a tighter pack and a reduced pack, it allows you to to have a minimum impact on the global CO2 footprint. Okay. Especially this application is very much interesting for those working on frozen food. Okay, because also helps that you don't need to perforate the pack. Okay, the vent-to-the system on the Ulma, developed by the Ulma WeCare project, is it's a system that allows us to reduce the pack length by around 15%. Okay, this at the end of the day, apart of giving you a reduction in the amount of plastic use, it will increase the productivity also for light products, allowing a faster product drop. Okay. In the area of packaging reduction, we are working a lot in the trayless packaging. Okay, these are some examples of trayless packaging. Okay, and this can be developed either with conventional plastics like polypropylene or with compostable plastics like the NatureFlex we are talking today. Okay. One of our targets in the Ulma WeCare project is that our machines are, let's say, capable of running with different materials. Okay, so in this sense, what we work is enhancing the flexibility of our equipment, allowing the machines to work not only with conventional materials, but also with these new compostable materials. Okay. Another strategy in the Ulma WeCare project is the reduction of the amount of plastic by using minimum thickness films. Okay, so in this sense, we are working with applications with films in 15, 20 microns or even less. Okay. Another alternative solution in terms of packaging reduction is to substitute the trays, the conventional plastic trays, by carton trays. And here I have several examples for different trays. If these carton trays are combined with a NatureFlex compostable film, okay, you can easily get a fully compostable package. Okay, this is an example of a tray or type of tray. This is very similar to what we saw from Santorsola. This is another alternative, for example, with a molded cellulose fiber tray. Okay. And these carton trays also can be used in our flow wrapping machines. Okay, so we can use carton trays to minimize the amount of plastic used in the packaging. Okay, but we can also use wooden trays, for example, like this pack with oranges or mandarins. Okay. In the Ulma WeCare project, we are also working with ready to recycle package manufactured 100% by monomaterial films. So these monomaterial PE or PP films will be ready to recycle wherever it's available. Okay. And as I said, we work a lot also with in applications with compostable materials like NatureFlex. Okay? Then, well, my colleagues have already explained the properties of NatureFlex, and obviously in terms of machinability and machine performance, it shows also a great machine performance. Also, as an alternative, we are working with paper films. Those paper films, in order to make the product visible inside, can have a window. And in this case, for example, this would be a window made of NatureFlex, so that in this case, using a compostable paper, the package is 100% compostable. Okay. Or also packages made 100% by paper that can be fully recycled in the paper recycling stream. And this is becoming more and more popular in the vertical foam seal machines. Okay. So good, this is well, what I wanted to show you about our Ulma WeCare. Thank you very much. I hope it's been interesting for you. And well, you know where we are in case you want us to answer any question.